We're gonna go to the largest gastronomical festival in southern Italy. Wait till you see the sights, the sounds, the smells. Oh, and I wish you could taste the flavors in this festival in Zafferana Etnea. It's called Ottobrata, and it's the 44th annual.
I heard that there was Pac-Man was there, disguised as my cousin Al T, who I heard ate his way through the whole festival.
They all did. Lynn, Bob, and Mary Lee. We've had a great time with them, and they're going to be tasting some crispelli, some sausages, and some more stuff.
So in tribute to my favorite cousin Al T, he brought with him a Jackson Lumber and Millwork
Love it.
baseball hat. Of course, you know, Jackson Lumber and Millwork is the largest distributor of building supplies, lumber, doors, moldings in all of New England, and it's been in my family for a long time. Founded, by the way, by my Uncle Joe.
Very cool.
Al's father. So Al, a tip of the hat to your brother. You see that? All right.
All right, before we go to the festival, though, we have some tips for you, and my number one tip is when you come here to Sicily, find a festival to go to. Find a religious or a sagra. A sagra is a festival that celebrates some types of foods. There's cannoli festival, sausage festival. There's even artichoke festival. But this festival, if you're here in October, make sure you try to make it to Zafferana Etnea on the foothills of Mount Etna. And when you're there, eat like a local. Eat your way through the market. Take the little samplings. They'll have plenty of free stuff for you to try. That's my first tip.
Mine's a little bit
Tip
more...
1 and 2.
Okay. You got 1 and 2, huh?
That was 1 and 2. But
profoundly impressed. Listen, when you're at a large gathering of people, especially if you're, you know, bumping into one another, say for example, Santa Rosalia, Sant'Agata, Sant'Alfio.
You mean a religious big festival?
Any of the festivals or street festivals where there's plenty of people, travel light. Now, what do I mean by travel light? Leave your wallet at home. Bring what you think is going to be spending money, okay? And keep it in your pocket, and keep an eyeball on your pocket, because people bump into each other, and there are pickpockets, not only here in Sicily, but all over the world. So an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
That's always a good one.
All right? Stay close. I always give myself a 1 meter, 3 foot support.
There's no way you can.
Yeah,
the festivals, there's too many people. No. Listen, I do have to say an observation about the festival. This was the first weekend we went to, and it was full of Sicilian families, and that warmed my heart. A lot of kids there, families. I'm guessing the next few weekends it's going to be very busy. It's only on Sundays in October. Now here's another little tip before we go to and show you some of the street foods is, you know, keep an eye on them cooking your food. They'll cook it right there, but keep an eye on, because I usually like to say to people, get it well done. Better well done, ben cotto, well cooked, than not. Because I brought some crispelli home to him, and I said to him, Al, they don't look cooked. No, I gotta try it, I gotta try it. And sure enough, he got a little woozy, and so the next time I put it in the oven for 10 minutes, and it was much better.
Not only, you know, listen, when you're in any outdoor festival, okay, be careful what you eat. If it's been sitting out on the counter all day long, you know, take a pass. There are plenty of vendors there selling fresh stuff. My cousin Al, for example, and Bob Messina and the two women, they had sausage sandwiches freshly made on the grill. Hello.
Awesome.
Then they went to a pizzeria right there. The guy's making pizzas right there. Boom. Hello. See, that's what you want to do. Get fresh stuff. Now, the only thing that you can't get fresh is if you get, what is that called, pancetta? The pig?
Yeah. There was plenty of that.
You're going to see that in a little while. It's pork, a big piece of pork, like the biggest piece of pork you ever saw. And it's very, very, very popular.
Tasty.
They cut it in half, put it in bread, and eat it. Now, that poor guy, he's been barbecued a little bit before.
Actually, they're Sugno de Nebrodi, from the Nebrodi Mountains. Very cool. All right, let's go to the festival, sample some food.
We'll be back.
Cinghiale! Nebrodi! It's a big piece of boar right there. Grazie, want to try some?
Thank you, you're welcome.
Grazie.
Prego.
one stall after another. All types of sweets typical to this area. Cotton candy. You don't see that all the time, only during festivals. That's my mom's favorite sweet, cotton candy. Panelle con croquette. This is panelle is chickpea flour, deep fried, and croquette is made out of potatoes. Buongiorno, and you eat it like a sandwich, just like this.
Pane condito con delle specialità locali.
Per casa amore la picchiamo.
Chestnuts, everywhere it's chestnuts because it's chestnut season. Going up to Etna the other day, I already saw people picking them. Look at the size of these sausages. There you go. That's a good lunch right there. All right, here we go. This is a big test. Salsiccia Siciliano. How is it? Oh, he's died and gone to heaven. Right there, right there. That good? Peppers and onions. How's your pizza, Lynn?
Fabulous.
Nothing like street food here in Sicily. We're just eating our way through the festival here in Zafferana. And there's Mary Lee Messina. How's the sausage? Can I see the inside? We got roasted peppers and onions, nothing like it. And ben cotto, well cooked. Buon appetito. They're the rame di Napoli that are available only in this period, in October and November, for All Souls and All Saints Day. Now you may wonder, how can these guys set up a booth here in the town? Well, they have to pay a stipend to the town. So here in Zafferana, all of these guys pay something to be allowed to set up shop here. And in turn, the town, cleans the place and allows them to do business here. Well, that looks like a good cannoli. Buono. Buongiorno. He's making the fresh pasta.
Sì, faccio la pasta fresca, maccherone.
Maccherone. E tu da dove vieni?
Io sono di Giare, qua, provincia di
Giare. Giare. It's where you guys are from, Giare. Giare.
Giare.
I still like the other guys. Hot dog. Corn on everything. Yum. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Look at the size of these guys. You can even get them by the slice. Look at these mushrooms and the garlic. È buono. Even the Sicilians are saying it's delicious. Here's the scene on 12 o'clock, Sunday in October. I'm not even gonna talk. As you can tell, it's just endless over here. Cincione di riso stuffed with all types of goodies. Chocolate, white cream, but we're gonna get the crispelle. Porcini mushrooms. Probably came from Etna. This guy's got a little bit of everything. Funghi, melograni. There's even making some juice. There's hazelnut and the caruba. Almond wine. Very local almond. This area is known for its honey, so everyone is selling them. Now, at some of these festivals, you go up there to the vendor and you just pay them cash. Now, in here at Zafferana Etnea, on the ground floor, they're doing something different. You have to get in line and get a voucher, and you know everything costs a certain amount. So let's say a slice of pizza is €7, crispelli 6 of them for €8, water €1. So you have to stand in line and pay for the food first. But like I said, other places you just pay the vendor. And as I mentioned, you can get a lot of samples. So when you go there, come hungry, because there's samples of cheese, of pistachio products, of drinks, and so forth. So before you go to a festival, make sure you know what the system is. Also, at the Couscous Festival in San Vito Lo Capo, you have to buy a ticket first, and then you can enter the places. So those are some tips. Make sure you know where to pay for your stuff, because not everyone has a uniform way of doing things.
This particular festival, which is on the slopes of Mount Etna, basically is a tribute to all the local farmers and artisans up there. So most of this stuff is made within a 0 kilometer or 1 kilometer of Zafferana, that's for sure. They're known, that particular area is known for its honey.
Lots of honey.
The best honey, and they have little sizes to big sizes, and by the way, it travels very well if you want to buy some and take it home. And they also have different flavors in it, like the strawberry honey is really good. That's number one.
Strawberry honey, I've never even heard of that.
You're kidding me.
No.
It's great. I used to sell that at our store, and it was always, and then the other thing I wanted to say, of course, anything made with ricotta. The ricotta is just, for this time of the year now, Madonna mia, it's just unbelievable. The third thing is the salsiccia, the sausage, because of the pork up there, and also your lamb products as well. Those are the things indigenous to the Paesi Etna, right next to the Etna Park. It's really cool.
But there are other products from other areas.
Oh yeah.
I do have to say that some of those artisans, you know, sitting there and doing some of the artisan works, which we're going to show you in just a few minutes, those guys have been there forever. I've been going to that festival for 10 years, and it's nice to see the same guys doing that work. And it's also nice to see that handmade artisan stuff is well and alive here in Sicily. People who really take pride in their work. So let's go back to the festival to see what else is there. I love to see the handmade products. Sicilians are really artistic. This woman does all products with hot pepper flakes. This is so good. Olive oil with hot pepper flakes. The never-ending festival. The perfect example of what's in season right now. Here's the Sicilian motif. Everything Sicilian puppets, chairs, testa d'amore, very beautiful. Tu come ti chiami?
Orlando.
Orlando, sei Orlando Furioso?
Yeah.
The famous Orlando Furioso, who's a Norman. And there's Angelica. These are characters in Sicilian puppet shows.
Con un po' di Lorenzana ci fa salutare la testa a 50 saracini.
Even a wine holder. Buongiorno. Let's see, what do we have here? An amaro with orange, ginger, and carrot. Wow, that's an interesting taste. That's new, I've never even heard of it. Making these baskets from scratch. It's beautiful. recognize these guys? We've done videos with them before because this is the tea that I like to drink. I usually get a little bit of a mix, and today I'm gonna get some for my sister. So let's see. This is her body. I bought many magic peelers from this guy. He used to sell the magic peelers. Now he's selling these.
Allora, vediamo come funziona. Ragazzi, preparate la pastella, è come quella delle crepe. Uova, latte, farina e zucchero, la ricetta ad ogni modo è
Forms for the
dietro.
crepe. This instrument is called hand bar from Switzerland. It's got healing properties. And I'm seeing these spring up all over. There was one in San Gimignano. There's always a guy in Catania. But listen to how smoothing it is. So healing. Now, as with any festival, parking, of course, is an issue, but the good thing is at this festival, they do have a allotted area where you can park your car, or if not, walk a bit. Get there early if you can, definitely before lunchtime. During lunchtime, it can get packed as everyone's going there to have their pranzo at the festival. So those are I think that's it for tips for this festival and other festivals in Sicily.
So, in any case, if you can't make it to this festival now, Esther, I just want you to know that in early December, all over Sicily, starting usually right up December 1st, are all the Christmas festivals, which are just unbelievable. Catania, they all have them, okay?
December 8th is the start of the official start of
December the 8th is the start of that. So if you come there, make sure you go to a Christmas festival.
For sure.
Then, of course, New Year's. If you're lucky enough to spend New Year's in Sicily, there's a lot of street fairs and festivals and Christmas festivals going
Christmas is
in
very
that.
festooned.
Right. And then finally, of course, in Catania, right after, what is it, February, you have the Feast of Sant'Agata, which is enormous. And then all of a sudden, you start with the 10 million
Well, wait a second. There's like a festival almost every
all
other
the way
day.
Easter and you name it, they have festivals.
What about
here.
patron saints? There's patron saints and all types of festivals. So those are great things to come to when in Sicily.
I have one thing to say is that make sure, I should have said this at the beginning, but I'm going to say it now if you don't mind. Take a picture with your cell phone of your passport and leave your passport home. Not home, but in the hotel room. All right, that's very important to do that. And so this way, if anything gets nailed, it's just a cell phone and not a wallet or a passport. In the past, we've had people who disregarded it for some reason, and they ended up having to get on a plane and go to Rome to get a passport reissued. Although now you could do it in Palermo, I guess you can do it in Palermo or Naples, but in those days there was only Rome that you could do it. And I have one more thing to say, but I'm going to let you talk first, sweetie. You see how nice I am?
Oh, I do want to say that a lot more places in Sicily accept credit cards than before. Even here at the festival, most of the guys have one of those portable credit card machines. So, but do bring cash with you because, you know, cash is king, for sure. Oh, by the way, the merchandise. We do have some merchandise. If you go down to our shop, we do have some mugs and aprons and tote bags and what else? Sweatshirts, shirts, things like that. And I'm just going to put some sweatshirts in now. So they're really cool. Some of them say you mean Sicily. Others have the provinces of Sicily. And also for our Sicilian project, we have several of those. So those are some fun things to know
What about the food products that you have on our affiliate?
That's on our Amazon.
Yeah, our Amazon, is that
Amazon.
on? Is that, can they get
If
to
you
it?
go to our Amazon shop, we have a Yumi and Sicily Amazon shop. We literally get pennies on your purchases. It's just a place that I aggregate some products that we believe in. Most of them, 99%, are Sicilian, and there's just some other little trinkets that we use in our house.
Including the two best olive oils that our opinion, are the two best olive oils. I'm not going to tell them what brand they are.
But they're in our shop.
But they're in our shop. That's on
You,
Amazon.
me, and Sicily
And
Amazon.
Listen, I wanted to ask you a special favor, okay? I never ask anybody for favors, right? In any case, can you please press the like button on YouTube when you're watching this video? Why am I saying that? I don't care if you like it or not. I mean, I do care if you like it. But by liking it, the algorithm for YouTube picks that up and
they like it.
and
The algorithm likes it.
And they in turn push it out so that people who have never seen Yumi and Sicily video work watch it. So if you can please get into the habit, especially all our regulars, and by the way, we have a ton of regulars.
I love our community.
And we appreciate it, okay? And finally, the last thing...
Well, before you do that, I want to say thank you to Al, to Lynn, to Mary Lee, to Bob for coming with us. We certainly enjoyed your time here with us, and hopefully you'll come back. We had a great time at the family party and taking them around. And now we're off to our October fall tour of Sicily.
I want to just give one message to Al. If you come back next year, which I really hope you do, please bring our cousin Gracie Hamilton, please. I love that
would
kid.
be nice.
She had a good time with us years ago. We would have a lot of laughs. And finally, the last thing I want to say, if I could I say it? Forgot what I was talking about. Last thing I want to say is the following. We've had great weather here in the 70s and 80s, and for the next couple of weeks it's going to be like that. People are still swimming in October. However, my heart is broken, and so is Esther's, when we read online about what's happening in the United States, in southern Florida and North Carolina. She's got a ton of friends in North Carolina. For you people in Florida, for you people in North Carolina, or the whole South, where those hurricanes are devastating Florida and so forth, our prayers are with you, okay? For sure. We love you, we miss you, and please, God, the good Lord, protect them all. That's what I wanted to say.
Amen. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in another video, but wait, don't go yet. I'm going to show you our view because it is crystal clear today. And God bless everyone. And we'll see you real soon on another video of Yumi and Sicily. Ciao.